serious rain in the area, but we've been given. So here is Emmanuel Clase. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
McKinney is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
And here he is right on cue as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Nope, that's a
ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Into the box, Jacob deGrom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No pitcher.
Pitch on the way. Left center, base hit. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Hernandez waits on it. For the moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now. Fouled off. deGrom on second. Lindor at first. One gone. Here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Standing in now, James McCann. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 3-0 New York. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. DeGrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
McKinney finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Billy McKinney.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. One down.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
And here's Jose Peraza, high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 2 down, no one on base. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Fouled away. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Striding in for the Indians, Austin Hedges. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Austin Hedges is retired to kick off the inning.
Bradley Zimmer.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Popped him up. VR in foul ground. But this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. And quickly there are 2 away. Now here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jacob deGrom as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Giving chase is Zimmer. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third. Putting up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now back, first baseman, Pete.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he grounds one briskly to short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Up next, Dominic Smith. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Rosario has a play, and that's the 3rd out. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 New York. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Emmanuel Clase. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hit out towards second. throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Ball and a strike. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Ramirez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann. First pitch of the AB on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Bradley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Man at second with 1 down, and in to hit next the speedy Billy McKinney. And now the first pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next to that.
Next to stand in is Jose Peraza. He flew out in his last debut. Weak chopper up the line. And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Eddie.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for Cleveland.
One man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And the next to bat will be Josh Naylor. Fouled away. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The first baseman, number 44.
Here's the first pitch.
Bobby Bradley.
Fouled off. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jonathan Villar. First delivery to him. Hit to first. And a good throw gets him one gone. Next for the Mets, Jacob deGrom. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch to the AB now. Now the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Up next to that.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. No hits to this point. Popped high in the air. Rosario moving to his left. And he makes the play to end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on the show right after this.
Bounce it, just bounce it. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it. Even if
All set for the start of the inning, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit.
Number 17, Austin.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
To the plate now, Bradley Zimmer. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter number 7.
Next it'll be Cesar Hernandez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And it's fouled away.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Reined in. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Nick Sandlin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So stepping in is Dominic Smith. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Swing and oh my, hit him with the hind out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center, his 2nd of the game, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
So now to the plate, James McCann. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Zimmer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down. Next, here is Kevin Pillar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Down the left field line and deep, and it's a foul ball. Sandlin, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Looking up is Zimmer, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney.
The right fielder, Billy.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Next to hit, Jose Peraza flew out last time up. And now a pitch on the way. He swings and grounds it to short. Rosario's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. The Mets lead this one 6-0. At the plate now is Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McKinney's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, Josh Naylor, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. The 3 of us are back with more following this. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Kyle Nelson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air down the right field line. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back.
Next to dig in, Jacob deGrom. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Nelson, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 15th round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Bouncer up the middle, scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 6-0. So now into the box is Bobby Bradley. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Fouled away. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he's sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
At the plate now, Bradley Zimmer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Lifted down the line in left.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minute.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Striding in is Pete Alonso. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Pitch on the way.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Zimmer is right there, one down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dominic Smith. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be James McCann. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down the right field line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As he grounds one briskly to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mets strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Yu Chang will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And now, Ahmed Rosario. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Last strike now for Cleveland. And he fouls this one off. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jacob deGrom is the winning pitcher of record So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Cleveland, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.